Reaction channels. This is a form of content that I've gone from not really caring for to actually somewhat enjoying, depending on the reaction channel. Now, when it comes to most people, they're of two opinions. They either really love reaction channels or they despise reaction channels. They started off just reacting to trailers. In fact, they still do. But back in the day, it was all about reacting to the latest movie trailer or TV show or video game trailer. A lot of them have moved on to reacting to other stuff like TikToks, well, popular trending TikToks, YouTube shorts, as well as long-form content from other creators. I don't consider all React channels to be bad, and that's why Riley and I came up with this list of good versus bad React channels, what constitutes as a quote-unquote good reaction channel, and what is considered to be a bad reaction channel. Feel free and let me know some of your favorite or least favorite reaction channels below in the comment section. So we'll start off with the good traits, the good qualities that make up the good reaction channels out there. Someone that will watch a trailer or watch whatever content reaction channels watch and actually give their audience this thing called an opinion. They open the mic, they talk, they'll watch a few seconds of a video, hit the pause button, and share their opinion about what they just listened to and watched. Whether they agree with it or disagree with it, or they're having a good laugh regarding the content they're enjoying with the audience, at least they're adding something to the conversation. It's transformative, in my opinion, protected by fair use, because they're actually adding an additional layer to it. The next good quality, which is one a lot of these creators do share, is actually giving credit to the original creator, whether it's from TikTok or YouTube Shorts or the long form creators that they're reacting to. At least they, in some form or fashion, let their audience know, say, hey, you want to check out this person's channel or their content, or here's a link to this video I'm reacting to, go check it out yourself. So I think it's important to always give credit where credit is due. And being genuine to your audience is also important. And I think you realize that as you watch the good reaction channels, because they voice their opinion all the time and they develop receipts, a track record, if you will. And I think that's what makes them so enjoyable to watch. Even if you don't always agree with them, you can at least respect them for putting their opinion out there when it comes to the content that they are reacting to or having a good laugh at, even if sometimes you may feel like what they're laughing at might not be funny to you. So those are all the good traits that Riley and I came up with for the quote-unquote good reaction channels. Now let's talk about the bad traits or the lazy reaction channels. And for the record, I don't really think that these channels should count as reaction channels at all, but they're obviously under the same format, category, genre. Having no opinion or emotion at all. They sit there on the webcam watching a trailer or someone else's video or just say a movie on Kick, and they give you no opinion. And they have no reaction in their face, or they just smile, or they just look like they're dead to the world, staring into the abyss. And every now and then, they'll have a comment. They'll be like, oh, wow, cool. That is not the same thing as having an opinion. You are not making transformative content. You're not really, quote unquote, reacting to this video or trailer. You're basically stealing it. So no, I don't think that any channel that sits there for 90% of the video or 95%, depending on some of these lazy reaction channels, and they only chime in every now and then like, huh, neat. Oh, that doesn't count as reacting to the fucking video that you're watching. You're being lazy. They're practically stealing content. So that leads to the next bad quality, is giving no credit at all to the content that they are watching. And I'm not necessarily talking about the trailers, right? Because you know where the movie trailers, the TV show, video game trailers are coming from. I'm talking about the content from fellow creators, whether it's TikTok, YouTube Shorts, or the long form content. Once again, they don't give you a link. They don't even bother promoting the channel on the video for like 5 or 10 seconds. they're outright stealing someone else's content with no credit at all. The final bad trait I want to talk about is kind of the opposite end of the spectrum to the low effort, like, gee. The overreactors that are giving fake reactions, going over the top, being lazy. It's pretty apparent that they could just react to something. They could record themselves in front of a green screen, just saying the same crap over and over and over again. These so-called reaction channels offer nothing transformative or value, and I cannot even begin to imagine why people still watch these channels, whether they're simping for this creator because she's hot, or this dude for reasons. In all honesty, the viewer would be better off just going and watching the content from the original creator, because the person that they're watching is adding nothing additional of significant value. These bad, lazy reaction channels should not count as reaction channels. What they're doing is outright theft, and they should not be protected by fair use. Once again, the good reaction channels should be protected by fair use because they're obviously having transformative content. The bad reaction channels are the ones that deserve to be punished. That's why I'm of the opinion that you cannot demonize all the reaction channels, because there's actually a lot of really good reaction channels out there that you can enjoy watching, that'll make you laugh, that'll make you think, or even make you just feel like you're having this disagreement with the creator, and you find yourself either agreeing with them or agreeing with the original creator of the content that they're reacting to. At least that's something of substance. I think there needs to be a new category for those channels out there that you would consider bad, lazy reaction channels. Instead of calling them reaction channels, we should simply just call them theft channels, because they're thieves. They're just stealing somebody's content because they're too lazy to make their own original content, and they're not creative enough to watch someone else's content and actually be bothered to voice their own opinion, whether they agree, disagree, or just have some witty, funny jokes to mix into their reaction videos. Reaction channels, what do you think of them? Is there some that are actually good, others that are bad? Or do you despise all reaction channels and you think that they all should be copyright striked to oblivion? Thoughts, views, opinions, as always, welcome below in the comments section.